Howdy folks, friends and family across the globe, and welcome back to Day 6 Human Revolution Part 9. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Play games for fun, been doing it for many years, plan on doing it for many more, with the idea behind it being it's kind of hard to organize events with friends and family, get them to hang out on the couch sometimes, do that couch co-op, where you played games and just wasted hours having the dumbest conversations, maybe get a little tipsy. And everyone wakes up in the morning, he's like, what the hell? So, solution, pop on one of these videos. I call them buddy or companion videos. They're videos you can pop on in the background regardless of what you're doing. And I try to simulate and us participate in an environment where we are sharing the world's biggest couch. That's right, the internet. That's how I see it. I visualize it in my mind, right? Like a cyberpunk future. So it's kind of like ASMR roleplay, podcasty, playthrough, I don't know, whatever. Just, it is what it is portrayed to be. I'm not going to say the rest of it. I hate that phrase. I hate it. It's one of like my top 10 most hated phrases because it means absolutely nothing. Other than, what was it? Okay, let me get through the opening real quick. So for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, just consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. And we're going to be playing good games, bad games, new games, and old games. So sit back and relax. Let's do it. Knock it out of the park. I don't have a button for sound effects like Dennis and Dee did when they did their little podcast thing. At this point, I want to say thank you, though, to a special group of people. Truly, thank you so much. That's my subscribers. If it wasn't for y'all, these videos would not be made. So if you want someone to blame, I'm kidding. Don't blame them. They're great folks. Really wouldn't be doing this without y'all. So, because how great you have been. Treat me over these past couple of years. I promise this. As long as one of you stays subscribed, I'll keep going. Billion subscribers or one. Same effort. Unless I'm getting paid, then you guys, I mean, I'm going to have like giant inflatable wavy arm guys everywhere. There's going to be fireworks shot off every video. Yeah, it'll be, I'm going to pull out all the stops. Drive by Redneck Computers, howdy. What do I have this time? Do I have anything? Oh, watch Johnny Mnemonic. Check it out. It's my recommendation. Thank me later. Oh yeah, every time someone says that phrase I despise, I just utterly hate it. What is it? It is what it is. I just start repeating that, sorry, it is early. That Faith No More song, when someone says it is what it is, I say, what is it? They usually don't get it. Maybe one person has gotten that. Yeah, that phrase, it means absolutely nothing. It's just like, you know what I think it is? It's almost like filler words, but filler thoughts. They don't know what to say from that point forward, so they just say it is what it is. Oh, I also say, what did I say? Except when it isn't, just to get them caught in that whole line of thinking, like, what are you trying to explain here? Anywho. Yeah, so like it's the uhs, the ums, when you give a speech, or like what I do. That's how I think it is what it is. It's a lack of being able to come up with an actual thought, so you have a filler thought instead of a filler word. Don't get too excited, folks, just Red Bull. Alright. Another Ryan's ran out of line. What do we got going on? Kong's in the office. We got a side mission though. And we've spent like the last 2 videos just searching every little nook and cranny here, so now I got that song stuck in my head by Faith No More. Crap. It's the curse I have to bear. What is it? Damn it. Yeah, they were alright. Not one of my favorites. I won't even put them on like top 50 favorites. Not bad. I'm trying to remember. I think my brother... no matter how high you jump, whenever you grab the ladder, you start at the bottom. We can't go anywhere here, can we? Oh, where can we? I think he would remind me that the voice of the darkness in the darkness... I think that's the name of the thing, right?
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay.
Is
Now hack it and turn
voiced
off
by
its
lead
security
singer Faith No
protocols.
More. Wrong button. Not gonna happen.
Access granted.
1 down, 2 to go, my friend.
Alright. I don't even understand the context for this. So far, everything's kind of sort of been... Well, I mean... the stuff for what's-her-name didn't really do us anything. Whoa! Did he turn into a giraffe or something?
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only 1 remaining.
And if you want to make hacking even easier, just yeah, fortify up. It means it'll take the trace longer to work. Okay. Where's this? Alright. Looks like we're going on a field trip. I don't have that ability to drop down. This might be the wrong way to go. I think this is the wrong way to go. You still have to climb ladders, but it still helps going down. Have enough points? I could show you what that is. No, I don't have enough points. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. I was gonna try it. I was gonna try for it. Though, it's kind of weird, right? Like, look how high he jumps. Alright. You would, like, realistically speaking, you would have a much further horizontal length jump from that than vertical leap. Let me know if there's any games that do that. I'm kind of curious. Expand. Might as well.
granted.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon. And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates.
Go figure.
Get over there and get us the money she owes.
I will be right back, folks. It's that time of the morning. Alright, sorry about that. Well, you know what? Not sorry about that. I mean, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but... Alright. Oh, I was just thinking, what about like a cyberpunk? Okay, I remember when we dropped down that way, we just ended it. So, what about cyberpunk augmentation? Alright, track with me here. Teeth. And what they would do is they would... Oh, I gotta work on that idea. What they would do is... they would function better than normal teeth because they would absorb and break down individual nutrients in whatever you drank or ate by using a filtration system. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of things you probably haven't seen or heard of in cyberpunk genre. I know I haven't seen or heard anything like that. What about you? What kind of weird augmentation could you think of? Don't let it be something like body hair or something. Try and think of something with practical application. Function over form, unless form is as cool as function. Oh, that's what that place was. Okay, you remember that room where there was like absolutely nothing in it?
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Alright. I went against it. I will respond as I would. Right? Because my new thing is I play these games like Omicron. If you're unfamiliar with Omicron, I did a playthrough of it last year, I think. And you know what? It's probably the best David Cage video game. I'm gonna say it. I actually enjoyed it a lot. It's clunky. It's kind of works against itself sometimes with how it plays, but I like the idea behind it. And the story is bonkers. So I recommend checking it out. You don't even have to watch the whole playthrough. You can just watch like the first opening 15-20 minutes of the first video of that playthrough to get the gist of it. Of what I'm getting at. So let's channel our inner Ryan.
It's nothing personal, lady. I'm just here for the money. Give it over and I go.
Sure, it's nothing personal to you, but it is my money you're stealing.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that
Bingo.
gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
Couldn't you work without the augments? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my two sisters, and three brothers, none of them ever amounted to much.
Black boy.
When I tried to do better, when I made efforts
Probably
in
one of
school,
Steve Martin's best
they
movies.
said I was wasting my
Along
time.
with Bowfinger. I will
got
defend
into business
Bowfinger till
school,
I'm blue
and
in the
again,
face. That is
they
a
said I was wasting my
hilarious
time.
movie.
That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood?
And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made? No. No way.
How did you meet Tong?
To be
The
fair,
same
though,
way
just
most
because
people
you're
end up meeting Tong.
envious
I
or
was
bitter
hurt.
doesn't mean you
And
should
one of his
drag
hounds
yourself down to
smelled
their
blood.
levels, lady.
They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men.
This might give us more
Try
experience
and
in
get
the
you
long
off the
run.
hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs.
I always like to
It's
extend the quest.
hard to
That's the thing. This game's only got like
express
20
what
side
this could mean
quests.
for
Right?
me.
You'd think,
Don't thank me
oh, the
yet.
game should have more,
I
but
can't guarantee they'll
the
listen.
side quests in this game
but
tend to be
I'll try.
lengthy. To be honest, how many of y'all really care about finding 5 plants for the 50 billionth time, for example. One of my biggest things I hated about Red Dead Redemption. Collect 5 plants, collect 10 plants, collect 20 plants. Good job, now collect 20 plants again. Get silver tier, or whatever. Or, I need 5 first aid kits. You know? So I can appreciate that at least here the side quests have a bit of like a mini story connected to them that kind of follow through, even if they don't really have. I would say the only thing, and this is because I'm comparing it to the game that's done it the best. Anytime someone talks about video games where dialogue or choices matter, Deus Ex, nope. What's another one that people always cite? Mass Effect, not in the slightest. Alpha Protocol. Side quests and missions and side objectives and how you play impacts the main story. Alright, what is it telling me to do here? Paying the money from Tong Ode. I would like to see more games implement side quests that impact your main game's playthrough and story. Alright, so like maybe by doing this, and look at it this way, right? Maybe by helping her out, maybe she gives us a password later. They kind of did this a little bit with, what's his name? Zeke, the Marine vet. That was the hostage guy in the first mission we did, where he met up with us later and gave us some passcodes. That's a good example of how to do it. But like when we helped out the Mai, was it, with Ning and the prostitutes? Even with something simple, like we did that one side quest also that caused the one shopkeep in Detroit to lower their prices by 25%. Not as in-depth as messing with the cocaine and Alpha Protocol.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
This woman, Jaya.
Only the money she owed.
I know the place.
Second time's always the top.
This woman.
Only the money she owes.
Because we've
Payment
been
for
there.
an upgraded
We
social
cleared it out when we
enhancement
were
chip
looking
got
for the
her.
Dutchman.
Thanks.
I know the place.
That's why he says that.
Second time.
Like you said.
You seem like a tech savvy.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what.
Shylock,
Milo,
ruthless moneylender
you
and
give me
loan
a
shark. I
year's
always
worth
heard
of
the
payments
word.
and she's free.
Venetian Jewish moneylender, Shylock is the play's principal villain of The Merchant of Venice. I probably had to read that at some point. Guess that's the character name, right? Yeah. 5,000. That's about what we pay for a Praxis kit anyways, right?
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't
We are
enforce.
rolling in money.
But yes, she's off the hook. Here's the Praxis kit we promised you. It's top notch, so have fun.
Alright, now I'm gonna go back and see her. Maybe she's got extra dialogue. I don't know. I know her marker went away, but I wonder, can we get our money back too? And we should have 2 practice points. Oh, I can show you that. The Icarus landing system. I'll show you guys that. I think I brought this up before, but be a really cool video game. There was a game for the PS1. I think you can. I have it on Switch actually. They made a collection. It was Rhapsody, a musical adventure. It's RPG, turn-based, and hold that thought. I'll be back once again. It's one of those mornings. Alright, sorry. Anyways, a game like this, but using kind of Rhapsody's mechanics, where you control puppets that do different things. I always enjoy like marionettes and puppets and stuff, because they can be creepy, they can be cool, and I blame things like Puppet Master for that, right? But think of that, like a first-person RPG where you can use different puppets to fulfill objectives. Nope, she's gone. I think we got hoodwinked.
You got a feel?
Hey,
You thought...
give me a sec.
Yeah.
So we saw that outcome. What happens if we collect the money from her? So it looks like we don't get anything from her, so why would I spend $5 grand if I can just collect the money and get the... I'm probably fairly sure there's a achievement tied to it.
nothing. Steal.
Are you?
So you...
I didn't.
It's a nice sob story, lady, but it doesn't change a thing. In the end, I can't leave here without that money.
Then you'll have to take it because I am not going to give it to you. I told you already.
It's a nice...
Then.
Jeez, I didn't know I had all those. Alright. Completion is 750. Was it an extra 250 experience we got from it, maybe? So, honestly, the recharge rate, not really worth it. Because it only recharges the first bar, and,
If you can get your hands on something, do it.
doesn't seem to recharge quick, right? I mean, I know we're swimming in money, right? We got 46,000 credits. But let's see. Let's see. Helping Jaya. Oh, no. Well, let's see how that plays out.
You got a...
Hey,
You found Jaya yet?
here's Jaya's augment. I guess this means your investment has been returned.
What are you talking about?
There is no money.
This was not our deal.
Maybe not. But think of it this way. Jaya was becoming a problem. I helped you get rid of that problem.
This wasn't helpful at all, Guaylo. You've caused me more trouble than anything else. You can forget about our deal.
Okay, so we have to help. We have to pay it if we want the Praxis kit. Alright, fine. We'll pay the 5,000. Alright, to be fair, we don't have anything to spend money on. So.
You got a...
Hey,
You...
what's it good? I know. You're...
Don't hear...
There we go. Alright, now we can continue on with the main quest, right? Because there's no more side quests, I think. Let me use this little cheat sheet. Rotten business. Okay. The fall. That's when we knocked out the guy. Okay. Alright, so there is one more side quest according to this. Have I been through here? Oh, this just pops us up over here. Where's this lead? Discotheque! Pocket secretary.
喜欢这里的设备吗？是高科技啊！
Yeah, I bet you are. Alright. It's gonna be that room that we couldn't get into before, right? Yep. One that we could oversee, but we couldn't. I knew it! I knew it! You made it seem like it wasn't you. I knew it was. You had me second guessing. But I couldn't be fooled. What happens if we knock him out? Can we knock him? No, we can't knock him out.
You see this? And to screw it up in the fourth, I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
You're Tong.
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back?
Make sure to
You're
stretch.
still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
Alright. No, hey. You have 2 bars for some reason.
That's all you get from me, Gawai.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
We go somewhere so I can show you the Icarus system. Oh, this will work. I'm not gonna upgrade to it though. Permanently. I'll do the save thing that I do. Alright, so the Icarus system. Allows you to not take fall damage no matter how far you fall. And that's what you get. Doesn't cost energy. And I think you can upgrade it. Or maybe once you upgrade it to that point, you can use it to actually like stun enemies when you land. I'm not sure. Yeah, press the fire button while falling. Well, let's give it a try. Yeah. I don't know if it knocks him out or if it just stuns him, so. Alright. We will be spending these finally on things we need. Okay, we already got that, so. But the battery we want to upgrade. Sprint, maybe. Cloaking system. I'm happy with that.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Of course, but I can tell something's bothering you. And I'm concerned. What's going on?
I just had to look into something. For a friend. She
Oh god,
she
just tell
deserved
me.
better.
I'm listening.
Fine, since you're so damn curious.
90% of people's problems is
Years
just because
ago,
they
I used to
don't
live here,
tell
remember?
people stuff.
My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me.
Uh-huh.
Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes, a friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm
technically you
sorry.
are.
I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at LIM for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would LIM have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays LIM does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that.
Half the world.
He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the lower Henshaw
Something about
Lim
death and
Clinic.
life.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous. X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details,
009.
it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Alright, this is the last side mission, I think, in this segment.
Stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination.
I like how I was like 009. I gotta remember that, but then there's that big blue X there, so. Over there, right? I'm gonna drink a beer. Where's the beer? You can't stack beer. Okay.
As soon as the installation.
My exclusive interview with you, Daryl. Log on to www.
This it? Rooftop pitfalls claim another. Okay, pocket secretary. Lim contact agreed to meet you tonight. Hopefully you trust him. Sorry, can't be any more help. Hands are tied. Attach a copy of the police report on file. You owe me a pocket secretary. See, incident 23-year-old Caucasian female, dead on arrival. Probable fall downstairs. Only witness is the boyfriend. Victim Evelyn Carmichael. Several head trauma. Li Hong. Was unresponsive, wearing a shirt covering what appeared to be victim's blood. Suspect was tested for suspicion of intoxication. Later claimed incident occurred moments before. Turned up inconclusive data. Pending further investigation.
But it appears that I may have to
Oh, look at that. We get a free
contact the to deny
energy mark there.
involvement in secret evaluations.
Nope, not that way. Alright, guess we're coming back here. We gotta go to the Lim Clinic, which isn't too far from here. I think we take a right and then a left. Don't go upstairs. Take a right and then take a left.
All of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchea Project, the cooperative global initiative that
Alright. Typhoon explosive system. Again, if you're having problems with fights, especially boss fights, very simple solution. Upgrade this with 3 Praxis kits, and I think it usually takes like 2 or 3 Typhoon shots. Just make sure you have energy to use them. It'll take 2 or 3 of those to take care of it. Well, you're new, so you were not here before.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Oh, God. We'll play along.
You need practice.
Typhoon ammo.
Okay.
But really, like, combat encounters aren't too bad. I'm sure if you went really hard into, like we saw at the boss, it really is that stun gun, and then you use some grenades and stuff, and that's all she wrote.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes 2 of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it
trying to make
ignored.
sure no waves.
Pity for them, limb policy strictly prohibits
I could've
deletion of
probably
records
refused,
concerning
but I don't know if
operational
that would've had an
procedures.
outcome.
For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
Plus, it's only 1,000. The other guy shook me down for 5.
I trust you'll show the utmost discretion with this
Also, I might be able to just do this. Or...
most sensitive of data, yes?
Nope, nope. Can't. Nope. We're knocking out the wrong people. I'm sorry. Oh, man. So, you can get your money back. I'm pretty sure we could get that 5,000 back from what's his name at the bar.
Someone get him!
Okay. It really isn't. I just want to see if it was possible. But yeah, 1,000's not gonna break my bank. All right, now we have to do what now? Oh, we should probably look at the stuff you gave us. Huh? All right. she has out from anonymous. I guess I should read it. How do we read it? Is it? How do we read it? Where is it? Change location. I want to change location. I want to change. Maybe it's under inventory? How do we change this? Open menu. Navigation. Quest. How do we get to the quest? Right trigger. Or password. Smart card.
I trust you'll show the utmost discretion.
What was it you gave me? Let's look at the autopsy report.
Over here!
No, at least this way we can
I'm
see
relieved.
what refusing does.
Whatever you say.
Pocket secretary.
If you don't mind, I
media
will.
Well, there is...
A little piece of advice. When attempting to extort money from someone, don't give them what they want before trying to rip them off.
What? What? You mean you aren't going to pay? But I risked everything to get you that file.
Chalk it up to a learning experience and move on.
You scoundrel! You'll regret this someday. You just mock my words.
See you later, X.
I never should have...
I'm cheating. I'm looking up to see if it actually has any repercussions. Oh. It has 0 impact on the story, so screw you.
Trusted you.
Yeah, you're a dumbass. Here we go. For some reason that didn't show up before, I think. Mental note after extraction removal, all that is necessary to trying people good men do nothing. Autopsy report, Carmichael. Time of death, 22:15. Scalp contusion, abrasions, toxicology, no drugs or alcohol. Asphyxia by seizures associated with trauma and hemorrhaging. High level of human chorionic gonadotropin, a hormone produced during the early stages of pregnancy. She was pregnant. Every time I see phone numbers in video games, I just think of the darkness again, which needs to get a release on
Malik,
good
I
old
just got the
games.
autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's
There's
story.
a really cool thing they did
She
in
did
that
die
game
from a
with
head wound,
phone
but not
numbers.
one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Is he still pissed?
You're all the same, you know that?
Yeah. This is a guy trying to extort money out of me over a young lady's murder. Get off your... Not even a high horse. It's Let me guess, I have to go to the Yuzhou district. This would be a quick way to do it. Okay. Oh, is it those apartments again? Seems like it. Oh no, it was still on this map, but this gets us closer to our target. Wait, what? Fine, we'll do that. It's a damn maze. It's like the movie Labyrinth without it being a labyrinth. Excuse me. Hiccup. Alright. How do we get there? I feel like we've gotten there before. Was it? Oh, is this building, right? And then we set off their alarm. They were going crazy, right? It was a little side alley. Was it? Where is it leading me? Okay, maybe we gotta go up. And around, right? Okay, it's over there. How do we get there then? This way. I wasn't wrong. I think it is those same apartments. I just got flipped around. Nope. This is going to be a completely different place. Oh, it's this door. Okay, I remember we couldn't get into that before. It was white. Yeah. Keypad. Yeah.
Access granted.
Now, what am I looking for? This will prevent anybody from doing anything. If they want to send people in. I'm assuming.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Master player? Right. Alright, we got one there. One there.
Access granted.
Want me to forward this to you? Quarterly report. Tight lip when it comes to business. You start stronger. Business reports. Your son, my son, your behavior really been disgraceful. Up until now, I've done everything in my power. I'll have no choice. No more immunity or support. Your mother's will, but disappoint.
Malik.
Send her a file.
Looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry,
Yeah, are
Jensen.
you listening in?
I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Anything else on here? No. Okay. Oh, that's glowing.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon.
A
broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really
Not
If
really.
Lee's as dumb as you say,
Actually,
maybe.
pretty good.
We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
It looks like this broken clock is right 3 times today. Because you know, twice the time itself, and once it is right about the murder. Okay, I'll stop.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Alright, I guess that means there's nothing else there. So now we run to the Hive. We still need to do the pods for the main quest, but
There is much to do down here in the lower.
今夜良宵，只要一晚。
It should cut across the hive, right? And up here and to the right. It should be on the left. Yep.
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
Find Lee in the hive in the VIP area. I think the VIP area is topside. You don't look like Lee. They're not Lee's. He's not a Lee. Are you a Lee? Aha! I guessed it. No shit.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Because unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
It wasn't falsified. I don't think there were inaccuracies. I think it's because it was inconclusive.
Because the police report revealed inconclusive blood spatter analysis. Meaning the wound that killed Evelyn happened before she ever fell down those stairs.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place.
If I remember, he said that she was drunk. Now the report said there was no alcohol or drugs in her system.
You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident.
That's what I meant.
And the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her.
Natural causes.
But how?
Kind of like what Tom Cruise said. Fists? No. Baseball bat? I still think it's the clock.
By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment.
What was it Tom Cruise said?
Head, the intracranial hemorrhaging. It's
When,
the perfect match.
In my apartment?
Shoot. When Jamie Foxx, the cab driver, he's like, you just killed that man. He's like, no, I didn't. I shot him. 3 bullets entered him. The bullets in the fall are what killed him. Something like that.
How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation. Something to fuel your violent outbursts.
And I assume it's
what did Evelyn
pregnancy's
say
gonna
or
be an
do to
option.
make you murder her?
Not breaking up her family. Yeah.
She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy?
Lim.
Lim.
Yep.
Your family's sizable investments in Lim assured the autopsy performed on Evelyn's body would never see the light of day, and her death would simply fall through the cracks of an already crumbling justice system.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee, but only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you
Have
going?
an idea for a game now. Alright, so I thought about this real quick because he was talking about the couple million he was going to give me. How about a video game where you can beat it within like 5 minutes? You owe people money. I don't know, maybe they have a ransom, maybe gambling debts, whatever. And you use blackmail to get millions of dollars. Now, after you get... And it's a game where, at the very beginning, you have all this money. That usually it would take you the entire game to get to. You could beat the game then, get the quick ending, by paying your debt or freeing someone, which is the end goal. Or you could live lavishly, buy apartments, buy weapons, buy whatever. Enhancements, augments. It doesn't even have to be a cyberpunk game, but you spend the money. And then that opens up the game into a different direction where now the game shifts from saving this person to saving this person with the funds that you have. You could even impose like a time limit where they might send pieces of the character to you periodically if you're not hurrying quick enough to free them or save them. I don't know. I was just thinking more the idea of like, imagine a game where you have everything you need to beat it at the beginning, but you, the player, choose not to spend it to save that person. You could add some extra repercussions. Like if you do that, then you get the bad ending, and the only way to get the good ending would be to play through the game like that. Hopefully you're picking up while I'm sitting down. I get these weird like flashes of ideas that obviously don't really go anywhere. Alright, I think we did it. Now we just gotta leave, right? We got the confession.
Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly.
Don't promise
like that.
me a good
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Is it inside or outside? Looks like it's inside. And upstairs. Okay.
You shouldn't be here, sir. Get moving.
Why not? How am I supposed to do this? How? Alright, they don't want me hacking, so let's try this.
Gunshots!
That's not gonna work. Let's try a different tactic. Are there vending machines I can use somewhere? There's gotta be like a vending machine somewhere. Maybe I can go stealth and do it.
Move away, or else. Who the hell is that?
How do we do this? I could go hog wild on everybody.
Over here! Can't run! Over here!
God dang it, how are you supposed to do this? You can't... Oh. So you can hack while invisible, but I don't have the ability for it to last longer. I could maybe eat a box of chocolates. Let's try that. Okay.
Last one. Move away.
Access granted.
Okay, move on. We're good.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now.
Oh, you better be happy what I did.
Done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Yeah. I bet you do. I did. Eat a box of chocolates. So that's how you can do that, I guess. Upgrade the stealth. That's what we gotta do. So it eats up less of our energy. 7 seconds a bar. 7. So that would be what? 7, 14, 21, 28. Half a minute.
Jensen.
Malik.
Well, first take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done,
practice kit,
I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
Yes.
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee.
Remind me to never piss her
Are you
off.
facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3.
Which was the hive?
2.
Malik.
Just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
Yeah, all
After
right.
everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized.
All right, now we can go invisible for half a minute.
She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment.
All right, it was definitely worth doing that mission. Okay, now what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
There's a couple computers in there, isn't there?
So I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth.
Let's see if we can't do this. You know what? It's not worth it. It isn't. At least I don't think it's worth it. I do kind of want to find out what's on that computer.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch!
Let's see if it's worth it. What do we got? What do we got? Boxes of candy. I like candy.
Access granted.
Okay, that worked. Alright, we got 3 things to hack. But is there any way to block all that? Sewers. There's got to be like a big thing we can bring or carry. Oh, we get free rain back here now. Okay. Well, then we should be able to try this. Garbage cans. There's 2 garbage cans. See if we can't use this to kind of block their view. Might be able to block at least for the safe. You see the lengths I go for y'all to find out all these things? Though, granted, it's also for my own personal desire.
Access granted.
Okay. Got that. Wait, do they just not care right now? Damn.
Access granted.
Okay, they just don't care.
Access granted.
Alright, so we got a little bit of experience there. Didn't have to waste more candy.
I don't know.
Alright, now I can continue on with the main mission. I think now that we got the cloaking, though, we can get by lasers. So it's a good thing we got it anyways. We're immune to gas, we're immune to electricity, we're not immune to concussive grenades, but I'm not too worried. I wonder. No, he's too close to that. Plus, I can't get this through the door, can I? I want to check something out.
Hold it! Need help. 别再躲了 You can't run!
Yeah, I can. You can't get me. Alright, we'll use that to our advantage. Let's go see what's his name real quick, right? There's a guy here I can sell this mod I can't do anything with.
Hip!
Mine template.
Yeah, I would be.
That's fine. You be right there. All right.
Stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of iron seeding and sugar.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Seraph, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this, you tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Young Medical's CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Seraph's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Seraph was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Young Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card. Just needs the biometrics from my passport to work. So start encoding.
Ah, so. Good thing I picked that up when I did, otherwise we'd have to go running around again.
Shiny and bio-encoded.
See, you do the footwork first, and then you reap the rewards later.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pango. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
You just met me.
And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this.
It's okay, I'm gonna hack it.
Now, about my reward.
Biomedical, man! They're here!
Wilhelm scream.
I want that hack a day! You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
can see what.
And that concerns me, how?
I'm gonna pause it.
Come on!
Put a fresh dip in.
I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
Let's see what the outcomes are if I give Brugen a weapon. Because I really don't want to give him any of that. Brugen, Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Let's try that. I didn't get anything conclusive. Not Bergen. Brugen. Brugen. Alright, I'm gonna try some real quick.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract.
I know where he's at. So let's do this. Also, let's be smart about this. Now that we know what's happening. I can't see Jack. Oh, you can't go upstairs with it? Oh, there we go. Get onto its side.
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal.
That your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you,
There is a gun around here, isn't there? Could have sworn there was like a submachine gun or something. Maybe I can give him that. That's my plan. I'm gonna drop the pistol. Pick up a submachine gun. I'm gonna take your money. There's one of these. Like the half closed. Because I really don't want to give him one of my guns. Here it is. Give him a machine pistol. Yeah, a machine pistol.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.megasmith.com. This is Isaac Assad reporting to you.
You.
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I...
All right, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. I won't forget this.
Can you get out of here? Nope, he's just hanging out here. That's fine. Alright, let's get through this. This might run a teeny bit longer than normal.
Through a combination of iron
Two guys over there. Two guys over there.
Many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to
I don't need combat rifle ammo, but just for expediency, we'll pick that up. Alarmed. Oh, I'll take a mine template. Couple guys over there.
Stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of iron sealing and geothermal.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see it?
Alright. Non-lethal because it gets us the most experience. And they are loaded with money. I don't know if giving him a gun does anything or not. But
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron seeding and geothermal.
looks like there's gonna be at least two guys down here.
What do you got you covered?
Alright.
Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the Arctic. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
Oh, I didn't activate the thing. That's right, you have to activate it. know why it doesn't just do it on its own. Does it drain battery?
My visit to Prague is related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention. I got a man down here! Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean.
Huh. Okay, we'll do it the slow way then. No, really, I should just rush through, right? You get more experience by being stealthy, but we know we go down here, we're gonna get caught. We know there's one guy over there.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make
Alright.
I got a man down here!
What? How'd you see that?
Holy shit! What's that?
How do you see that?
I got a man down here! This is the spot. Where is he?
You know what? Screw it. This is dumb. I mean, I could try and just eat candy bars all the way through it, but...
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to every corner! I won't marshal that bastard!
Stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify
Damn me trying to do this without being caught. I don't even know if you get ghost for doing that.
Keep looking. Sweep this place clean.
Sweep this place clean. Alright, there should be two more guys across the way.
the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Oh, we don't regenerate energy while lifting that.
When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with
That's a
Darrow,
big
log on to
gun.
www.picasweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picas. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugo has contacted
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picasweb.com.
It's risky, but we'll try it.
Eliza Cassan reporting to you live.
Nope. Nope. It's us.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugo to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations investigations. Here's what the man has to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
The Panchaea project is the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species... stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify
that
ocean
rival.
temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow.
Take a heavy rifle. I want a heavy rifle. Use. Drop. Drop.
But many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation.
They're going. Alright. Not perfect, but doesn't have to be. Let's drop this just to open up space, because I kind of want to see what that heavy rifle is.
This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picas. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has
Alright, so it's like a Gatling gun. Got it.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract.
Alright, let's go. Oh, this is open up now. Okay. Interesting. We'll get out of here and then I'll probably call it, because we're at about the 2-hour mark, aren't we? I do try to keep them short for folks. Now that's closed. Great. Punk. They've been alarmed for a while. I am not worried.
This is the spot.
Keep looking. Someone must be there.
This is the spot.
Keep looking. Someone must be there.
Can I double knockout? No, they're not close enough together.
Shit. I find out someone's been fooling me.
Now we can do this though. Nope. I was gonna say we can pick them up, turn the turret around, but I mean we could, but it might be easier to do this. Junk it. Where does this bring us? Does this bring us behind the turret? Because if so, it's gonna make me sad. Oh, I'm sad. Alright, let's do some hacking. What do we got? We got one upgrade. Can we beat the top?
Access granted.
Okay, camera, deactivate, access restricted. Wait. Robots, access restricted. Are there robots? Oh no, if there's robots, I might need that turret. Okay. Hopefully there's no robots. Then again, one EMP is enough to take care of the robots. So, you know, we'll go ahead and use that. I think you get like 200 experience for trashing them. I don't know if you get an experience for doing like no. Oh, that sudden movement, that short little jerky sudden movement is enough to set off that. Damn them. Alright, we got the mine. Don't mind me. Alright. Anything? Anything? Bunch of faucets. Cameras off. There's something. We'll take that. Because those are good for you, cyber boost bars. There's 3 mines. But we can walk across electricity without any issue now. So I'm not worried. There's a door, but we can just punch it here. And this should give us a bit of leeway. Not enough energy. Here. Are they actually in this place with me?
This is the spot.
Keep your eyes open. This feels wrong.
Yep. There we go. I was just waiting for him to pair up. Alright, we're going to do that to give me tactical flexibility. Can't go through that, too much starch. It's like someone was pressing their cams. Oh!
Just get on the truck. You see anyone? Shoot.
If they both keep walking down the hall, I will thank them. I say there might have been a way to get both of them, but again, it's not a big deal. I am sitting pretty good. Okay, that's that side. Alright, I like how the level opened up a bit. Alright, we made it out. Stretch, big stretch. Alright.
Malik, get Pritchard on the line.
Good.
Tell him I need everything he's got on the Tai Young Medical Building. Schematics, blueprints, everything.
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Tai Young shuttle Van Bruggen talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
Alright, folks, I'm going to call it here. Pick up next time. Yeah, having fun. So, subscribers, y'all stay awesome. You have an amazing day. Drive by Rubberneck Computers. Catch you next time. Until then, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon. Have an especially good night.